to set parking.
I need to set my parking brake, huh? Well, let's get at it. No, we're not going to set no parking brake, but I am going to walk you guys through a little bit of ground review of the PMDG 737-800 that just released today on December 18th. I have not done a flight. I have not done anything other than load in the WASM. So let's take a gander here. I openly will admit I love the iFly Max 8. I'm kind of sick and tired of older generation aircraft getting made. I understand why they are. It makes sense why they are. They're more readily available. Airlines want to share it more, and this is the bread and butter of PMDG. So I get it, but like 2024, nice textures. I'm not gonna lie. Like the textures look baller, so that's good. But 2024, we need a good A330. Not that the anyone isn't good, but that's an issue. That's not that's huh. Okay. Again, not that the the anyone's not good, but it's not study level. You could say the same thing like the 787 from Asobo is flaming hot garbage, in my opinion, for what it could be, what it should be. Um, so, we need that. We need a 767. We need a 757. I know Flight Factor's working on that. I also know I just said we need modern aircraft, and I said 757 and 767. Fight me. Um, but, like, this is just, for the freighter side of stuff. And as somebody that owned this aircraft in 2020, I'm still paying $30. Like, but that's neither here nor there. The outside looks pretty damn spectacular, except for that. That's got me worried. I wonder if that's a me thing or just a this texture kind of thing. Let's load up the cockpit. It'll go live for us and do all the stuff and things. So we'll take a look at the old cockpit, and then we'll shut her down and put it in dark mode. I mean, it looks good. It's nice and smooth. It has the stuff and the bells and the whistles and the things that you would expect. Let's see, aircraft-wise, equipment-wise, yep, same stuff we would always have, right? Enabling of those things. This is all the same, which is great to see. I'll go a little bit slower and I'll go back. Yeah, these are the cool thing. I'll admit, the really cool thing that PMDG kind of started. They were the ones that really allowed for individualization of aircrafts to meet through company specifications, which is cool. I give them major kudos for that, right? Being able to turn the HUDs on and off. Back in the day, being able to have the windows up here that both airlines don't have anymore. I can't think of any U.S.-based airline that really does. All right, but hey, if I want to, I can turn the on-grow windows on. So that's cool. It is cool. The difference in the lighting, right? Having the LED and then the pulse, right? And then it'll change up here on the landing light. So that's cool. I saw previously too the new versus the old pressurization. So that's good stuff to see. Window shades, yep. Okay, that's new. All the gables, all that's all new. That's all different. Ooh, being able to change the hydraulic pump manufacturing, that's cool. So that's some new stuff. Display wise, yeah, this is all pretty standard for what they've had. But again, being able to do all this. So again, I'll give them kudos for this side of everything. That is a cool thing that they use. All right, let's take a look at the tablets. This is where nice. So this is right. You can go into SimBrief. You can load up. I don't have a SimBrief thing loaded in here, but this is what's been missing, right? So being able to do that, and I wonder if, based on that, if we go back to the menu, if we're no longer going to have to load to the FMC, I wonder if it'll load everything for us. So let's do long range uplift. Let's do quick load. And we're gonna just, yeah, 100, 100, 100, 100. All that. Will it change? Yes, it will. Check that. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, kudos, kudos. I like it. So, being able to link your EFB and your FMC, right? And then when we're in here, and we're actually loading up an aircraft, being able to request a flight plan from SimBrief. Like I said, I haven't even connected SimBrief and Navigraph and all that yet. So that'll be really cool to have in there. And the texturing really is nice. But it's almost like it's just a brand new plane, right? We should see smears and rubs and all kinds of stuff. This is too new. Too new. We should see some coffee stains and all kinds of other stuff. Nice, nice. The columns down here is the new one. Very cool. So they've updated that. I know that was one of the things you could change in there, but seeing it makes it actually real. Ground ops, cool. They've changed the way that this looks comparatively, which is nice. Having the door management, right? So for where I am. Now, it does auto load all this stuff. I would like for it to not do that. I would like for ground vehicles, I'd like for them to all go away. I want them to all leave. Go away, please. Vamonos. And let's pull up the GSX stuff. All right, and let's request boarding. I'm just going to move the gateway because we could see that the stuff is in there, which is nice. All right, GSX, operate jetway, sweet. And then here comes all the things that you actually want to see, right? They got the ground power unit there. Very cool, very nice. Let's see if she lines up correctly. Nice, proper GSX profile. That's what you want to see. Let's go doors. Let's open. All right, let's continue taking a look. You got your performance tool. Very cool. Right, so import all that. So we can import all this. Very nice. So we'll be able to, calculate the things that we're going to need to. And then I'm out in PHOG. So being able to see all this through. This is their version, so this is the PMDG. I can switch my map, which, between the PMDG and the Navigraph one, which I haven't connected my Navigraph yet. So kudos, they've improved some stuff. I know there are things that they're still working on, the interior lighting, interior services, things of that nature. So let's come here. Let's put her cold and dark. Nice. Everything goes off. That's what you want. All right. Let's go take a walk through the cabin. We'll come back up. We'll fire her up. Turn the battery on the APU and see how all that works. Oh, hey. There'd be a message. Failure to comply is a failure of airmanship. Oh, this is cool. They got an operational bulletin. Type rating compliance. Reference is hereby made to pervasive and systemic breach of standard operating procedures regarding the authentication protocols for electronic and written correspondence. The consistent use of non standard operation nomenclature, variously referred to as handles, aliases, or call signs, in official communication channels, is creating a failure in the crew service traceability. I like it. Any future correspondence or bug report support without a valid, verifiable, and permanent pick signature will immediately be cataloged as unsubstantiated. Nice. So they're telling people they got to sign their damn name when they're in their forums. Uh, so this is the United livery, and I've got an issue already. I got the double exit. Like, come on, man. This is cool. I wonder if it's still.
Sorry, occupied. Sorry, occupied.
Yep. Sorry, occupied. All right. Oh, that's cool. Okay, they got the little niche. They're doing the indie builds, like attention to detail. I like it. Okay. Oh, you can open the bins now. Cool, cool, cool. Good on them. All right. And so this is this is what they're working on. It's good to see. So they're gonna have cabin lighting. You can do all this. You can switch the zones, set it for what you want. So I'm really happy. You can set bright, white, medium, working, cool. So this is the stuff that they're going to integrate soon. The services, the environment, and maintenance. So I'm really excited. What did I do? I hit a button. I'm really excited to see how that looks. K- What did I give me my buttons back? Nerds. Well, let's continue taking a look. Ooh, they put the pad in now. Very nice. All right. First class, very nicely detailed. Look at the detailing. The detailing is second to none. Man, I give it to PMDG. This is very nice. I'm not getting stutters. It is well done. Very well done. Nice, nice, nice. And they do have the high density option. There's a ton of Ryan Air options if you so desire. So there you go. Right out the window we can go. It's not very smooth, but it gets the job did, as it were. Yeah. I'm not gonna complain. For me, it was $30, right? I owned the airplane in 2020. So it's a 60% off. That's nice.
Occupied.
Oh geez, back here too.
Occupied.
Sorry, almost finished.
Oh man, I can't go in a bathroom. So $30. That's for this level of detail, for the things that they've added. I'm not gonna complain. I'm feeling a little bit better about the airplane, but it's just, man, we have so many, right? So many 737s, so many A320s. Can we start to change it up a little bit? All right, let's head back to the cockpit. I want to get the battery on. I want to see, how the ops work. Let's see, we're getting ready to do the stuff in the things. All right, I always turn all my fuel pumps on, even though you don't need to. We're going to turn the APU bleed on. We'll turn the engines off. That's all set. Let's see. We're going to set that to APU. Battery's all set. Let's start the APU up. Our position light is on. I'm also going to turn our wing light on. That's what you would do in an ATR. Not that we're in an ATR, but you know. Now let's come up here. Let's align. Let's see. Let's see how long it takes. So I'm really happy with this. I'm happy that we're going to get to be able to have the performance from here uploaded into here. That's really cool. I really like that. It makes, you know, it's not necessarily real world ops all the time, but it does make our life easier as simmers. I can say that I have a pretty nice computer. I've got a 4080 and an AMD 7900X, 64 gigs of RAM, and I'm smooth. I'm easy peasy. Now I'm not in the heaviest density airport, right? I don't have traffic on or anything like that. I don't have beyond ATC running, but oops, I didn't do that. But it's running. It's running smooth, which is good. I'm not getting the GPU resource overload thing that we sometimes get. All right, APU's up. Hey, not bad, right? Let's do our IRS. I wonder what the align time is. Like, if there was something I would, well, let's go take a look. Right, I'm always one. Hey, I don't got 20 minutes to wait for, IRS or whatever it is. Track on oil, hydraulic fuel used, no. 18, no. 12V2, yes. That's nice to have. No. Steering, I can do tiller plus rudder if I want. I use a tiller style, so you can definitely use the tiller, which is good. So I'm happy I came in here, but don't have. Wait, realistic APD. Oh, yeah. Airspeed alive. Yeah, I want all this calls. Let's go back. Is it underperforms? I can't do it. That's an aircraft. Would it be a display? Shouldn't be a display. It should be like an option. Could be. It's definitely got to be under simulation. I just missed it. It's got to be in here. Localizer course, yes. High idle flare. See, it's so many options. PMDG. Oh, auto time compression. Yeah, cool. Definitely know it's not under performance. That's cool. You can turn the displays off, right, to save memory, things like that. Okay. It shouldn't be in here. FCT. Crack up. Round by equipment, and then would be under equipment. That's all standard. It is cool though that you can change some of these things. Checklist. First officer, eyebrow, 2-class, LED. Carbon test flight. What's that? Performance improvement, yes. Battery package, yes. Show water and cyan, no. Interesting. I don't know. I'm gonna have to funk around with this a little bit because, I mean, you can see it's happening. It's definitely taking a while, which it should. I mean, in real life, you know, it takes a minute, which is good. I very much like stuff that they have. Yeah, see, it did it. It did it. It did what you want. Cool. It looks good. We'll have to take her up at some point. I'm mainly gonna use this this bad boy for cargo ops because I do have the Max 8. You know, when I'm using Passenger 2, I'm pretty much using modern aircraft, the A350, the A321 from FS Labs, which I am going to do a review of too. I very much enjoy that aircraft. Other than the integrated TSX within the FMC, you know, the FMC. But yeah, it's within the FMC down here, and it is just the most annoying thing in the world. But I mean, I understand, you know, what they're trying to do. But kudos to PMDG. It looks baller. I can't do that time. You know, I'm curious to see what they include in the future. You know, as I do some stuff here, that's good. It's got the looks, the sounds, right? That's a good warning oral. That's what you want to hear. Let's come down. I know hydraulics and all that aren't technically on and doing their thing, so flaps won't really come down. But man, you know, the outside textures, it looks nice. It looks good for $30. You know, if you own it, definitely worth it. In my opinion, if you've already got the iFly Max 8, and you don't own the PMDG 737, you know, for what is it, $74 or $75, whatever it is. I mean, that might seem a little steep, so I wouldn't blame you for passing on it, but it looks pretty damn sharp. I wish that there was a weathered panel. That'd be nice to have as like an option. It's funny, you know, hearing the dude in the bathroom, right? Occupied.
Sorry. Occupied.
Right. Fix that. Come on, PMDG, fix that. Kill the smalls. You know, all the additions. I like having, you know, these things. They're not necessary, but they're fun to have. I like it. You know, it's typical PMDG top quality, and yeah, I'm gonna have to play around with it a little bit and see see what I can do. It'd be cool if you could lift the arm up, or if you pick the pin under here or something. That'd be cool. You know, let me know what you guys think. What have you done? What were your first flights? What's your take? Oh, hey, the slow flaps kicked in. Let's go take a gander. A gander yander. Oh, see, that's so annoying. Come on, PMDG. I gotta disable that stuff. See, like that kind of stuff. Get rid of it. Man, it looks nice. slatted the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good, looks good, looks good, looks good. Let's come back here. Let's go here. Let's go ground. Let's go ground services. Release them all. Go away. I don't require your service size. So why is that there? Why would they send this and that? I don't know. Maybe that's a P-Hawk thing. But as I was saying, you guys tell me. Let me know what you think. What let's see. Yeah, bye. What are your thoughts? What was your first flight? What are you gonna do it for? What are you gonna use, the aircraft for? Are you gonna do cargo like I am? I'm kinda thinking I'm gonna, put a Transamerica logo on a Prime Air and away we go. But let me know your thoughts. Again, the modeling, the quality of the glass panel, all of that, next to none, and we'll have to see next time or in the future how she flies. I'm coming up on my break, so I plan on bringing the ATR to the channel. I want to do another A350. We haven't done, other than a live stream a long time ago on Twitch, haven't done an A350 flight, and that thing has been vastly improved, especially the performance since I did my review a while back. So I want to do another one. I'm going to do another Passenger 2 kind of update review, because they do a good job at Passenger 2 for their stuff. And I think, being able to pair PMDG with Passenger 2, being able to pair PMDG like iFly and those aircraft, like Passenger 2 does a good job at making it so you can kind of customize your own airline or, real world op. So that's all I've got. It looks fan-damn-tastic. For $30, I would say go for it. But if you're an iFly guy, an iFly Max guy, and all you're gonna do is, modern flights, maybe $75 or whatever it is, for redundancy isn't necessary, but I give PMDG kudos. This is what I'm excited for. I want to see where they go with, well, this isn't anything now, right? But the services and all that. I'm curious to see where that goes. So until next time, hope you all enjoyed. See ya.